Good morning. I was reading this morning where the scientists are warning us that this virus is going to reassert itself this summer as we reopen the country. They've been saying this since before we started talking about the possibility of reopening the country. What that's done is it's just contributed to our culture of fear. Now, when I talk about this fear, I'm not talking about the emotion of fear. When a danger presents itself to us, we can't help but be afraid. The question is, what do we do with that fear? How do we respond to it? Now, if we keep focusing on that thing that causes the fear, what happens to that emotion is it becomes an attitude and it controls how we live. Think about it this way. This virus is what we hear about all the time on the news, throughout the rest of the media, commercials, everything. We're bombarded with this all day long. And what's happened? It's determining now how we think, how we speak, what we do, where we go, who we see, all based on this fear of this virus. Should we be living in fear? Does God want us to live in fear? I don't think so. Because in His Word, He talks about us being joyful and living a life of joy. Now, you can't be joyful and fearful. It just doesn't work. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week as we observe the ascension of our Lord and look to the teachings of the apostles. We're going to be focusing on why we should be joyful, how we can be joyful, and what it looks like when we're joyful. So, give me a call or a text to reserve your pew because seating is still limited for Sunday at 9 a.m. or Monday at 6:30 p.m. And if you can't make it to those services, then you can catch the sermon on our Facebook page or the website, whichever you're watching this on now. You'll catch that on Tuesday morning. Until then, be thinking about this. Would I rather live a life of fear or a life of joy? For me, it's a no-brainer. Give me joy any day of the week.